รับเข้าสู่รายการโชว์เคสแล้ววันนี้เรามากับตัวจริงประสบการณ์จริงที่เป็นถึงผู้อำนวยการ IDE Center ของคณะการสร้างเจ้าของธุรกิจที่เขาจะมาแชร์และตอบทุกข้อสงสัยถ้าพร้อมแล้วเราไปพบกับเขากันเลย
Hi, I'm Ed Rubesch, the director of the Innovation Driven Entrepreneurship Center in the School of Entrepreneurship at Sripatum University. Especially if we're an entrepreneur, it seems like the purpose of an incubator and accelerator is to help us take our idea and develop it through to some other stage, maybe into new business so we can get investment. But the main reason is more of a numbers game. If it's a privately funded incubator, they're actually looking for lots and lots of ideas and lots of opportunities to find the 1 out of 10 or the 1 out of 20 that's worth investing in. So they're not interested in every project. In fact, they're only interested in the small numbers of projects. But to find that small number, it's like they have to throw a net into the clong to catch lots of fish. So incubators and accelerators are primarily run by people who have KPIs based in large numbers of teams joining. For us, we focus differently. The most important thing for us is to have teams that are solving important problems, and so we always talk about explore forever. We have a step that's on the front end of the process where we really require people to get out and talk to the people with problems and make sure we understand those problems before we move forward. That explore phase is uncertain. There's no guarantee whether we will succeed, and we don't know how long it's going to take. But it's the most important steps if we're really going to have innovation-driven entrepreneurship. If we are really being direct, the easiest way to become an owner of a business is to have your mom and dad start it and then give it to you. So in fact, we don't use the terminology of business owner as much as we use the terminology of entrepreneur, somebody who's starting something new. And that's an important distinction for us. As you've probably heard if you've seen some of our other messages or been to some of our activities, the most important thing is to find an important problem to solve. And that takes about 80% of your time. And then if you can find that important problem, you can then find out, do I have a way I can solve it in a way that will make them want to give me money? And then if you find that takes about 15% of the time, you'll use another 5% of the time finding out whether you can do it at a cost that allows you to make a profit. So those are the three things we believe you have to bring together to launch a new business. Actually, we do a lot of workshops, and our workshops target the entire process from the really, really rough idea all the way through to getting funding. So it's hard to talk about one single workshop. But I think the things that really make us different are all of our workshops are very activity-based and hands-on. Beyond that, I think the things that really make us different is that front end, that explore forever. Because for us, the most important thing is to make sure you have an important problem. If the problem you think you're solving is not important, or there's not enough people with the problem, or they're not willing to change their behavior to solve their problem, then you don't have an opportunity. And so for that reason, we do a lot of workshops learning how to do interviewing, how to talk to people, and how to get answers from them. We call these insights. Because they may think they know what they want, but they may not even understand the underlying problems that they're trying to solve. And so you really have to develop a great set of skills. We call this ethnographic research to be able to understand why people are answering the questions the way they are, why they're acting the way they are, and how we can translate that into better products and services. The very simple answer to this question is nobody will ever pay you to solve a non-problem. We think that we've got a great idea, or we've got a great new product, or it smells better, it tastes better, but people are only going to come to you. They're only going to change their behavior, they're only going to spend their money to come to you instead of what they're already doing if they think that you are solving a problem somehow and some way better than what they're already doing today. And so that's why we put so much effort into understanding problems, because we know if it's an important problem, we can probably turn it into an opportunity. If you really want to compete internationally, whether that's just in a competition or in your real business, we will figure out how to make you win. But you need to be willing to work, and you need to be willing to develop, and we will be there step by step by your side the whole way. We won't lead you and we won't follow you, we'll support you the whole way. as long as you are willing to win. We just ran a program for Thai researchers called the Thailand Innovation Corps, which was trying to help Thai researchers understand their potential customers better. And so we're trying to change that mindset and help them try to imagine, okay, who's going to have impact from your research? And those are going to be your future customers. To run that program, we actually partnered with an organization in the United States that I've worked with for over 15 years called VentureWell. VentureWell runs almost the same sort of program in the United States for American researchers from research centers and universities. So VentureWell helped us set this up so that we could run a similar program in Thailand. So that's an example of the kind of programs that we run where we cross international borders and work with different partners around the world. Now, is that an opportunity for students here at SPU? Yes, it is. Number one, you have a chance to work and help us run that program. And by helping us run that program, you get to meet some of Thailand's top scientific researchers. And those scientific researchers are always looking for entrepreneurs to help them figure out how to get their research out of a laboratory into a product or a service. And you get a chance to meet some of those international experts who come in from other parts of the world to help us run these programs. We get this question a lot, and in fact, we've only been here at Sripatum University for 2 years. Everywhere I've been for the last 25 years in Thailand, everybody wants to know, where can I get a successful entrepreneur right now, right away? And the answer is you can't. Entrepreneurship is hard. If it wasn't hard, anybody can do it. It's hard for the entrepreneur, and it's also hard for us who are building the entrepreneurial ecosystem. But we have experience now doing that for 30 years in Thailand. If you're serious about being an entrepreneur, you need to recognize that it takes a commitment in hard work and in time, and you have to understand we're committed to the hard work, and we hope that you are too. So there isn't one single skill, but one thing I really want to emphasize is when you come and study and learn entrepreneurship here at the School of Entrepreneurship, you should think of yourself as getting 4 years of continuous entrepreneurship development. Think about that. You've got 4 years to explore problems, 4 years to study all the skills of entrepreneurship, 4 years to get coached by experienced entrepreneurship coaches. You're going to find a problem, you're going to find a solution, you're going to build a business model around it, and you're going to launch it. Your early courses are more general courses, but by your 3rd and 4th year, you're expected to be working directly on opportunities that you think you can turn into businesses with all the resources that we give you in terms of coaching, courses, and expertise. It's up to you, and we're here to guide you along the way. Obviously, we hope all of our students succeed as entrepreneurs, and we're pretty sure that a lot of them will, based on what we've seen in our classroom so far. But it's my goal to really raise that bar and not only create great, successful entrepreneurs, but we really want to create innovation-driven entrepreneurs. Bigger opportunities, better able to compete, and even being able to take your business outside of Thailand and compete across the region. That's our goal for the entrepreneurs at SPU.